It was me and Charmander, and we were bumbling around. I think it's like route, I don't know, 20 something or another. And it's one of those routes that's like almost exclusively in the water. You need to know a Pokemon that knows Surf to use it. But unfortunately, nobody that I have knows Surf, and Charmander was just riding on top of my head while I swum around. Very difficult. I nearly drowned several times. It's very turbulent, and swimmers kept seeing us, and like these big exclamation points would appear above their heads, and they'd swim over to me, and they'd be like, "Oh, huh, huh, don't get wet, kid." And then we'd have to do a battle, which is really hard, which is really like difficult when a Charmander's on top of your head and trying to use Slash or something. Um,
I was gonna say,
but
did you catch your hair on fire? Because that was what happened to me.
well, no, but it was very hot, and
Yeah.
and of course all the swimmers had like stupid crabbies or wingulls or something. It was very difficult, especially when your feet don't touch the bottom.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's really hard. So, yay, summer fun in the water, splish splash, having a bath. Uh, anyway, when I woke up and the nurse Joy was giving me mouth to mouth.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's what one does.
yeah, as one does. I was, my first question was where is my Charmander? And Gracie, do you know where he was?
Was he hanging out with Lapras?
No,
Taking that ride?
no, 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 no. He was actually hanging out in an infinity pool, and he had a shower cap over his tail, and I'm like, you little bastard.
The whole time.
The whole time. Water wings and all, he would have been totally fine.
He would
Um,
have done great.
he would have done fantastic. And as I coughed up some seaweed and whatnot, uh, realized I had no money because I lost all those battles, and I was
You had to pay up.
basically robbed by swimmers and then left to drown by them and my own Pokemon. It's shortly right after that we celebrated my 11th birthday party, and yeah,
And your dad never came home.
dad never came home. I went home to mom, and she's like, "Hey, do you need a rest?" And then she's like, "Great, now get the hell out."
Get out of here.
And folks, welcome to this show. This
Don't
is
make a living.
don't get. Oh, how old are you? How long have you been kicked out by your parents on your Pokemon journey? Whatever you whispered, no one knows.
I
Not
said
even
it's too
God.
long. It's been
Oh,
too long.
it's been too long. This is Pokemon After Darkrai, a no holds barred, no nothing podcast. We talk about Pokemon and hurt the ones we love. My name's Brett, and that one's Gracie. Gracie, say hi.
Hello.
Uh, it's been it's been a while. Uh,
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
since it's been 2 weeks since you looked at me.
It's true.
Yeah,
Hello.
so this is our first show back after we transitioned back to a bi-weekly show. How are you
It's
feeling?
true. Refreshed. We had 4th of July.
Hmm.
Um, I dog sat for a dog with fireworks anxiety, and I gave it some medicine, and it looked drugged out of its mind.
Hmm.
But it worked. It worked. So
Me and
that's what I did.
Tuntun, the pod dog, just cuddled on the couch, and she had her
Aww.
head in my lap, and I just comforted her while we watched Mad Max Fury Road. Is how we spent our July 4th. So
Poor
I,
baby.
it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was rough there for a little bit, but luckily it didn't go all the way to like midnight like it seems to do sometimes.
It did here.
It's
They
unfortunate.
started at 7. I'm like, it's still daylight, people. You
Yeah,
can't see anything.
yeah. Same here. You'd had the occasional pop or crack, and
Yeah.
uh, up until I'd say around 9:30, 10 is when it seemed to stop. But
Mhm.
we'll probably start. Usually, you get a couple days on the way up to July 4th where you'll have intermittent
Mhm.
fireworks, and then for like a week after is the one that's really annoying. So far,
Mhm.
so good. So far, so good. Not
I heard a couple today, but not very bad.
Yeah, I haven't heard any today yet. So let's hope for our pup's sake that we don't. But happy America Day for our American listeners who celebrate.
Sure.
I guess technically it was last week,
Yeah, but
when you're listening to this.
still counts.
It counts. What you been up to? Anything new?
Um, not. Like just like same old. But I've been playing Pokemon Go more, which is nice.
Mhm.
What else happened? I
I've
don't know.
I've forgotten to play Pokemon Go a few times. So
Really?
yeah, like I'm playing again, but like it's like I was playing like every day there for a couple weeks, and then like
Hmm.
I forgot I got busy and forgot for a couple of days.
Right.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Oh, did I ever tell you guys about my cat?
Yes.
Like how she
Wait.
got
Well, I don't know, but you told me
yeah. Okay.
your
So
kitty had to have surgery.
yeah, correct. This is well, we're pod dogs, so we're famously we don't speak about cats. They don't exist in our world.
They don't exist.
But I have one, and we noticed she's a stray that just started living on my front porch, and one day she stole a pizza from me, and I was like, you know what, pizza cat, you're pretty cool. I guess I'll start taking care of you.
Pizza.
So I started feeding her, and she started just living on my front porch full time. No big
Oh,
deal. I've tried to bring her in several times, and she just hates being in the house. Like just cries, and tries to scramble out as soon as humanly possible.
poor baby.
So I've been, I'll give up. In the cold months, I'll force her to come in.
Right.
Anyway, uh, one day we were just doing stuff, and my partner noticed, like, oh my God, something's wrong with Ghost Girl. Her name is Ghost Girl. And
Oh,
she had a huge hole in her side. And with the emergency
God.
vet, things happened. The emergency vet, and over $500 later, things happened. And
Oof.
eight hours waiting around in a clinic. Um, is that like she got bit by something, and then where like something bites you, and then like the skin like folds over, and because she's
Necrotic. Yeah.
such like a long hair, like we just never noticed. We think it like got infected, and then the abscess ruptured and just formed a huge hole in her side. And
Poor
it
baby.
was an ordeal. We had to, catch this stray, which was a pain, and then take her to that vet. She had to have surgery, got cleaned out, they got stapled up, and she had to have a cone and live inside the house,
She
sequestered
was mad.
for 2 weeks, and keep her separate from the other cat and the dogs. Pretty difficult. But over the course of those 2 weeks, she's an indoor cat now. Basically, she's gotten
Oh.
more confident. She comes out around the other animals now. She's even she jumped on the couch for the first time
Oh, that's
yesterday.
precious.
So yeah, when she wants some loving, she's more than capable of coming out and getting it. So she's finally using the litter box, which is great for us. Um,
Oh, yeah.
so she's learned how to do that, which is great. Then today she got her staples out at the vet and her cone off, doing great. And then they're like, "So we have some news. Ghost Girl's actually a boy." And we're like, "Oh." So I misgendered this poor cat for pretty
Oh.
much its whole life. And like I originally named it Ghost Boy, just thinking it was a boy. And then I'm like, oh, you know what? I've never seen any male parts on this cat, and I've seen it flipped over, like, so it must be a girl.
It must been spayed at some point. Or neutered.
Well, that's what the vet thinks. The vet thinks that it was either neutered and then re-released into the wild, or his testes never dropped, which there's like a medical name
Oh.
for it or something. And I'm like, I guess it's as good as mine. So Ghost Boy became Ghost Girl, became Ghost Boy, and we just decided to drop the gender pronouns altogether. Ghost is a
Ghosty.
permanent part of our family now. So
Oh, congrats.
thanks.
Little
But
ghosty ghost.
we're not good becoming podcat though. This is the last you'll ever hear about a cat on this show.
Actually, okay, I have a story though,
Oh, okay.
but it's a cat
We
story.
we love stories here.
But it's about when I was dog sitting for these people, I took the dogs on a walk before the fireworks started. And the lady who told me, she's like, yeah, sometimes the cat will follow you, but just like he just does that. And I was like, okay, sure. Like, I'm sure whatever. No, this cat that they have followed us on our entire walk and walked with us.
That's cool.
And it was adorable. And sometimes it would stop and sniff around and do stuff, and they would run back up with us. And I'm like, that is the cutest thing I've ever seen. So I walked a cat, kind of like it just
My
walked.
my parents have a stretch of uh rural land behind them that they take their dogs and go for
Hmm.
walks down it, and both of the cats will follow them as well.
That's
It's re it's
adorable.
pretty cute. Um, but yeah, great cat stories. Podcat. No,
No more.
never, never again.
All right, what Pokemon you got for me?
Well, actually, I thought it would be really fun if we did this quiz here, as the listeners seen for the past few minutes on the screen, if they're watching on Spotify or YouTube. Leave a like, and a comment. If you leave a comment, I will read it on here. I don't care how filthy it is. Talk about my feet. Talk
Ooh,
talk about don't talk about anything on Gracie because it'd be rude. But you can
that'd
talk
be
about,
awkward.
yeah. Don't do that. That's gross. But talk about my feet. That's fine. Um. Anyway,
Do it.
this
You
is
are you going
this
first or am I going first?
this is what Pokemon are you? And you can. This art is really cute, by the way.
I like
It's
the art, yeah.
clearly like Squirtle. So what if I could describe the scene to you, dear listener? There's like a little hut, like where I assume Pokemon live. Like it looks like it's
Yeah.
made out of like a big acorn, but that would be a huge acorn because it's like clearly a Squirtle lives here, and he's at his mailbox, and
Yeah.
he's got like a letter that he's reading, and he's very excited about. And there's a Pikachu to the right of him going, "Holy shit, you have friends!"
It's
Um,
surprise Pikachu.
it's like Squirtle got invited to like a party or something, and then Pikachu's like, "No way, you're a loser. Nobody likes you." Or
Or Pikachu didn't get invited.
yeah, or it could be like Squirtle's like, "Holy shit, the electric bill is through the roof," and Pikachu's like, "I have no idea why that is." Like I like to think that they're life partners and they're
Yes.
arguing over a bill.
I like that there's a Wingull in the background that just delivered the letter.
Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was just a random. It looks like he's flying into the sun, like he's like, "Fuck it." Feel like I'm committing.
It's over.
I'm
I'm
ending it.
done.
I'm ending it all right now and flying into the sun forever. Icarus to fall to the earth and die.
It's true.
It says you send a postcard to a friend. What exciting news do you have to share? Gracie, you can go first.
I know which one I would pick.
So it says I won a contest. I visited a neat museum. I explored a new trail. I made a new friend, or I took a spa day.
I visited a neat museum.
Visited a neat museum. Next question. Now we got a picture of a Cubone next to his mailbox, and Pelipper is like
Farting in his
hard.
mailbox.
I was gonna say taking a shit in his mailbox. Like it's weird. It looks like he's definitely on top of the mailbox, but he doesn't look like he's sitting on the mailbox. It looks, and there's like puffs of clouds coming from his
Yeah.
ass. I'm assuming he's just landing on top of it, and that's
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
assuming it's like supposed to be air, like he's landing, but it just feels
yeah.
like he's like farting
It
in Cubone's face.
looks like he's filling that mailbox up from the bottom to the top, and
And
Cubone's
Cubone
like
looks pissed.
he looks like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna hit you with those bones. What's gonna happen?
You're gonna get boned, buddy. It says what do you value most? And the options are adventure, relaxation, knowledge, friends and family, and competition.
Knowledge.
I think like would you be a dick if you picked competition? Like that's what I value most in life. I gotta beat
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
Meh.
Knowledge. Next question. Where would you go for your dream vacation? This image is less interesting. What is this? This is just a region somewhere,
I don't know.
but
It's kind
I
of
don't know what
interesting.
region that is. Because is this Galar? No.
Mm,
Because like what is like? There's like a big stormy spire up here. Like
yeah.
what is that? And then like down here, there's like a evil
Whirlpool.
vortex. Yeah, vortex whirlpool. I'm not sure what region this is. There's like a big crater right here.
Yeah. Oh, I would pick Hot Springs.
Oh yeah, historical site, hot springs, theme park, oceanside, botanical garden. We'll go hot springs. I'm really curious as to what region this is.
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. Is there like a inspect?
Inspect like
I'm just
details.
oh
Oh
gosh.
God, what did you
What
do?
what have I done? Do you see like
No,
an image? I was looking for like an image name.
no.
How do we uninspect? Nope,
Uh,
that wasn't it.
there should be like
There it
there you
is.
go.
I got it. Save image as maybe. Nope. No,
No,
no.
it just says play Pokemon. I don't know. Hot Springs.
Yeah, you said hot springs. So next question. How would your friends describe you? So we got a picture of like a community
A
board, like in an art,
bitch.
like an. Oh, I doubt that, Gracie. So it's like a community board with like like an RPG character would go up and pick up a quest or something,
Right.
and then you have a cute little Eevee looking up at it, and a Psyduck looking at it, and the Psyduck's looking up at it like, oh my God, there's a naked picture of me on this board. Oh,
And Evie's like, yeah, there is.
I took it, bitch. That's what you get for cheating on me. How would your friends describe you? But
Um,
that reminds me of that show. Do you ever watch that old show Cheaters, where like the people would
uh-uh.
suspect their partner of cheating, and then like the show they would contact the show, and the show would do like a full on like private investigation on like the person and their whereabouts and take pictures of them and try and catch them in the act of cheating. And of course, most of the time they would catch the person, right? But
Right.
well, what a terrible like
Yeah.
why would you want to air your dirty laundry like that
No.
in your grief and toxic relationship? But and like
Right.
even if they didn't catch them cheating, they'd be like, surprise, you're on a TV show, your partner thought you were cheating. Good job, baby. You weren't actually cheating. I'd be like, fuck you, you didn't trust me.
Or like, yeah, like our relationship is now over because you did this. Bye.
Yeah.
Like,
Like they took a picture of me, in the going to the gym or
yeah,
whatever.
no, no, thank you.
How would your like what if you
Um,
Yeah, anyway, how would your friends describe you? Friendly,
Probably
passionate,
passionate,
resourceful, adventurous, cool, bitch.
passionate,
Passionate? Okay.
passionate bitch.
Passionate bitch. What's your favorite snack? This image is also not very interesting. It's just a couple of
Like,
items from
like a
Pokemon.
lunchbox.
I like how one of them is like a TM, which like looks like a CD. Like, are you gonna eat that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Just snap
just
into it
kidding.
like a crispy cookie. Sour gummies. Dot dot dot. Yum. Chips and salsa. I like it spicy. Blueberries. Nature's candy. Smoothies to keep it cool. Chocolate chip cookies. A classic snack.
Sour gummies.
Sour gummies. You got to do the other part.
Yum,
Yum. Next
yum.
question. I like how here at the bottom says ESRB rating everyone with mild cartoon violence. Do they mean this quiz was rated by the ESRB
I don't know. Or
for
maybe just like
mild?
Pokemon in general.
It's because Pelipper was shitting in Cubone's box.
Yeah, that's violent.
That was the
That's
violent.
a crime, hate crime.
Yeah, messing with the federal mail or whatever. It's a federal
Yeah.
crime. Yeah. What's one thing you can't leave the house without? And now we have a Pelipper flying overhead of a little, I don't know, pumpkin, like
It's a Bulbasaur house.
green pumpkin Bulbasaur house. And there's a little Bulbasaur and a little Charmander, and they're like, "Wow!" I'm like, get out of here, you jerk! Stop shitting in our mailbox. What's one thing you can't leave the house without? My glasses, my smile, specifically Gracie, mine. My backpack. What are you doing with my backpack, Gracie? Stop it. That's mine.
No.
It's my property. My headphones or my sneakers. Gracie, I need my shoes.
Your shoes. My
That's
glasses.
that seems like okay, Gracie. So, Gracie, you're famous for leaving the house with your glasses, but you will not smile. You never bring your backpack to school. You never bring your headphones, and you go barefoot everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like that's not a good question because
Well,
everyone
maybe like
needs,
maybe sneakers. Like you could wear flip flops.
I think okay, all right. It's true.
But
Or you could be like one of those weirdos that wears like socks and sandals. Psychopaths.
that'd be me.
My glasses. See your results. You're a grass type Pokemon. Congratulations. You're smart, resourceful, and at one with nature. There's a chance you might wake up a grass type Pokemon like Trico, Bulbasaur, or Chikorita.
Oh,
So
I want. Look how cute Bulbasaur is with the little bow on him.
I think this is I didn't realize this. I should have figured it out, but Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX game, like in the story, you wake up and suddenly you're a Pokemon, and you have like different characters have like little bandanas on them, I guess,
Oh yeah.
and that's why in all the pictures they all had bandanas.
Okay, but Bulbasaur looks adorable.
So you're a Bulbasaur, a Trico, or a Chikorita. I feel like that's too broad. We need to narrow it down,
I just want to be Bulbasaur.
and I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, let's
I'm rolling a dice.
oh.
That is a 6. So Chikorita's eliminated. That
Why?
is an 8. You are, in fact, a Bulbasaur, Gracie.
Yay! Let's
Congratulations.
do you.
Okay. Take the quiz again. I sent the postcard to a friend. What exciting news do I have to share? So this is like not what I wanted to do. This is what I sent a postcard to a friend. So maybe I'm rubbing it in there. I made a new friend. Hey, just letting you know. How have you been? Don't care because you
I
can't
have a
reply
new
to a
friend.
postcard. I have a new friend.
That's actually
Uh,
hilarious. Please pick
yeah,
that one.
I am.
Okay.
What do you value most? Pellet for shitting in the mailbox. I'm gonna go friends and family. Aw,
Oh,
aw,
fuck my friends.
fuck them. If only we could, right? And live in a big compound. We
No,
could all be married, and the barbed wire on the fence around the compound is the ring.
that's terrifying.
Where would you go for your dream vacation? For me, I think I really like historical site because I mean that could be things like ruins, like Machu
Um,
Picchu stuff, which is something
that's
I've
true.
always
Yeah.
wanted to do. But more realistically, I think I'm going to go oceanside. I mean, everybody likes the beach. I think
That's a good one too. That was my second choice, I think.
it's pretty basic bitch of me to pick that, but I feel like
I'm about to go to the ocean.
a hot spring though would be awesome to visit. But I don't think
Mhm.
that would be like my whole vacation just going to a hot spring. It feels
That's
like
fair.
that feels like something that's there that I would do to wind down in the evening while I'm on vacation,
That's true.
checking out my historical sites. But I'm just gonna pick Oceanside.
Okay, do
I'm
it.
not getting in the water. That's psychotic behavior. You know what's in
Oh
there?
yeah, don't actually get in the water.
If you taste the water in the ocean, like if it tastes salty, that means there's fish in the water. Um, how would your friends describe? How would your friends describe you? Friendly, passionate, resourceful, adventurous, cool. Gracie, how would you describe me?
You're friendly.
I'm friendly. Okay, I'll take it. What's your favorite snack? Uh, ooh. Um, if
You
it said
spicy
or
shit, don't you?
if it says Oreos, I'd be all over that, but it's not. It's just basic bitch
Mm,
chocolate chip
it
cookie.
is very basic.
I do like blueberries.
I
I
had
do.
blueberries for lunch
I
today.
I probably do lean more spicy, but not for chips and salsa. I've never really been a chips and salsa guy. Like I'll eat them, but
Like crack, man.
like that. Well, it's just a plain tortilla. Like all your flavor is in the salsa itself. So and salsa has like a wide variance. Like it's either I've never had a salsa that like knocked my socks off, but it's always been like meh to okay, you know. But like a spicy chili Dorito, mwah, chef's kiss.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I mean a great smoothie is delicious. This is hard. I do like sour beers.
Ooh, yeah.
That's not really a snack. That's it's
Mm.
more of an addiction problem. Gracie, I don't know what to pick here. I guess I'd pick whichever one I actually have most in real life, which I guess would be blueberries.
It's a good one.
Nature's candy, they say. What's one thing you can't leave the house without? I feel like sneakers is a given because you need shoes. But like we'll eschew that because I guess I can wear flip flops. My smile. What a fucking corny ass thing. Who leaves the house with a smile? Because when you're leaving the house, like what are you possibly going to go do that is more enjoyable than staying home? Like you're going to school, you're going to work. Like either one is like rah, 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 rah.
Hmm.
My backpack is just means I need an overnight bag or I need to carry something around, which sucks too. I don't want to be burdened by objects. I don't use headphones. I like to blast my music in the grocery store while I walk around to annoy other people. Um,
Obviously.
of course, I'm gonna go with my glasses, even though I don't wear glasses, but I do wear sunglasses like everywhere. And if I don't have sunglasses and it's daylight out, I feel naked and
That's fair.
afraid. Um,
That's a good show.
yeah. I watch it at night all the time after my partner goes to sleep. Don't you worry why. I'm like, oh, I love these blurs. Um, where's my mailbox? I need to fill it up. Uh, I have a mail slot in my house, so it would take a long time to fill that up. It would just be the house. Anyway,
Whole
uh,
house.
I had to do my sunglasses. Like I need them. I can't survive the daylight. I'm a creature of darkness.
Huh?
You're a normal. I'm a normal basic bitch Pokemon.
I
What?
love Eevee though.
It says wonderful. You're friendly, skillful, and well-rounded. There's a chance you might wake up as a normal type Pokemon like Meowth, Eevee, or Skitty. Let's see which one. Let's narrow it down. All right. So Skitty's eliminated, which is a shame because she's the cutest one of these three.
Eevee is pretty good.
And that's an okay. I'm an Eevee.
I like it.
I feel like I'm more Meowth energy, but sure, we'll go with
I like
Eevee.
Eevee though.
Eevee is the mascot of mental instability. So I guess we'll roll with that. You'll never know what you're gonna get with Eevee.
Never know.
Never know. Uh, yeah, that was fun. What other quizzes
I
they
liked
got
it.
here? I wonder. Like we won't do them, but I'm just kind of curious. Eevees are everywhere. Which Eevee evolution from Pokemon Unite game is most like your personality? Oh, here's a Zelda. Which unique ability would be yours? A little bit Bowser. How much would you have in common with Bowser? You could. Is this like a matchmaking dating game? Like to see who gets.
Weird.
Great, Gracie. We're doing this right now.
No. Why?
We're seeing who's gonna date. There's only 7 questions. We're gonna see which one me or you is gonna be Bowser's ideal partner. Um, neither of us are named Peach, but he can sing a song about us. Gracie, 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 Gracie. What a terrible song.
Okay.
Gracie,
Sure.
if you'd live in a castle, you'd want to be a king, prince, queen, or jester. I feel like this is pretty obvious here.
Well, I think that would be his answer, but I want to be a prince. I want to be a second fiddle.
You don't want to make the hard choices. You just want to
No.
you
I
just
just
want
want to
to
hang out.
live off of the spoils. What kind of house would you want to live in? A secret underground laboratory, a cozy hole in the ground, a giant mushroom, or a fortress surrounded by hot lava? I feel like this one's also easy.
I want a hole in the ground.
Yeah, me too. Like
Yeah.
we've all seen The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Like
Yeah.
who wouldn't want that like house that looks in the mountain, like the
Hell
hillside?
yeah.
Oh man, gorgeous. What would be a good way to describe your personality? A little flutter jumpy, amazing, wonderful, and very modest, brave and heroic, tough on the outside, tougher on the inside.
I'm very modest and I'm amazing, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Amazing, wonderful, and very modest. I don't know what a way to describe my personality is. If it was like tough on the outside, pussy on the inside, maybe that would be me. What
I
is
like
what is a little flutter jumpy? What does that mean? Does it mean you're a little bitch?
No, it means like you're just like kind of sporadic, I think.
Oh, I thought it meant like you're a pussy and like you need to like
I don't know.
I don't know. What would be if we and just to be clear, that's a good thing. Like who wouldn't want to be a little pussy?
I don't know, man.
It's like the best thing on this.
I love
Would
Yoshi
be
though.
what would be your favorite color? Lava red because you like things fiery. Pink, no blue. Can I choose more than one? Purple, purple, and purple in that order, or the whole rainbow? This one's pretty.
You know my answer.
Yeah, it's this one, right?
Yes.
The whole rainbow. This would also be my answer as
The
well.
whole fucking rainbow.
How many friends would you want to have? I'd want to be friends with everyone, not friends, just an army of minions. Exactly 1,000,000 billion zillion. So everyone is clearly 1,000,000 billion zillion plus one. And then in this
I
one,
guess.
we
I'm
said
really
plus.
confused by this answer.
Yeah. And then the last one says just one, my bro. Or like let's just say just one, my bro, or my sis. Rude. I have 2 sisters, so I guess in this one I gotta only pick one.
I guess exactly 1 billion zillion. That's not real,
Really?
but
I
yeah.
I guess you
I'm
want
trying to be funny. I don't know.
you want to exclude some people, so you don't want everyone. Like
Yeah,
there's
fuck
some
everyone.
yeah, there's some bad people. Fuck everyone else, but there's 1,000,000 billion zillion people that you are cool with, probably.
Probably.
What would you say is your greatest strength? Your no nonsense attitude, clearly, your powerful mustache, clearly, your actual
Mm-hmm.
physical strength, clearly, or your nap taking skills.
Fuck my naps. High quality naps.
What do you think your breath smells like? Garlicky, minty? That's a rude question, or spicy?
Spicy.
Gracie, I was gonna say yours. This is spicy. It's 100% spicy.
Spicy.
You're not like Bowser at all. Oh, Bowser saw you pop up on Tinder, Gracie, and swiped left. Oh. It says you and Bowser don't seem to have anything in common, which is probably a good thing. Nice job. You can learn more about the King of the Koopas on his very own friends page. What is that?
What's a
All
friends
right.
page?
If you lived in the castle you'd want to be, I'm a fucking king, son. Short king. What kind of house would you want to live in?
Fortress.
Cozy
Lava.
hole in the sky,
Oh.
in the ground. What would be a good way to describe your personality? I don't know. Gracie, pick this one for me.
Brave and heroic.
Okay. What would be your favorite color? Rainbow.
Rainbow.
How many friends would you want to have?
Your army.
Just an army of minions.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to be friends with people.
Everyone.
Sure. What would you say is your greatest strength? Clearly my no nonsense attitude.
Obviously.
I got none of these apply to me, by the way. Like I'm not like a particularly
You
physically
work
strong.
out?
I not lately, but I like average physical strength for a man my age and size. I don't have a mustache, and God help me if I ever do, I'm on, put me on a
Rip
watch,
it off.
put me on a watch list somewhere because something is up with me. I'm up to no good. I don't take I did take a nap today. Not normal for me. I hate taking naps. It wastes the whole day.
I love naps.
My no nonsense attitude. Clearly, I've never made a joke in my life. What do you think your breath smells like?
I bet you're minty fresh.
It's a root. Yeah, I brush my teeth. Like if I start to get that trash mouth, I have to go take care of it immediately. So I'm constantly.
Minty.
And I got Tic Tacs right here.
Aw.
Gracie, that way when you smell my breath, Gracie, like it smells good through the microphone.
Yeah.
I'm not like Bowser at all. No.
No.
We're forever doomed to not be able to make sweet, sweet love to Bowser.
Not Dave.
Isn't that a shame? But look, while we lament our forever loneliness of never being able to hit that sweet, sweet turtle man, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we will talk about our Patreon decided Pokemon of the show and stuff. Sound good, Gracie?
Yeah. Do it.
Do it. We'll see you on the other end of this. Oh, you can't hear anything, can you? I forgot to share the audio. Oops.
I was so confused.
I'll cut that.
Hello, survivors! My name is Cody, and I'm an entomologist obsessed with fantasy literature and metalcore music.
And I'm Brett, some guy from West Virginia barely holding on to my sanity.
I don't know who that guy is.
We are the hosts of Let's Die Revenant, a comedy survival podcast. Do you want to hear about surviving impossible things like zombies and demogorgons, jigglypuffs, golf courses, and yes, even the dating life, and laugh along the way?
Hey, is it just me, or is my hand looking transparent? Cody, we have to hurry. We only have 2 minutes to live inside of this other show.
Okay, then check out Let's Die Revenant, the his versus hers guide to the apocalypse. Every episode, we discuss things that are happening in pop culture and subject our guests to our very own brand of D20 torture.
Cody, I can feel the cold dark closing in. Does this one have a soul?
Okay, then. Check out Let's Die Revenant everywhere you get your podcasts and on Twitter at Let's Die Pod.
Okay, Cody, let's go play Pokemon Go.
Oh, heck yes, let's do it.
Have you ever seen a dead body?
Brett, you know I see thousands of dead insect bodies every day.
But this one belongs to a past version of me. Wait a minute. I'm fading away!
Brett, no!
Ruin that Pokemon!
Oh, we are back. It's time to ruin a Pokemon, Gracie. What do you think?
Do it.
Yeah, I don't know what that ad was about, but it was totally real, not at all improvised. Didn't make any sense whatsoever. But hey, you got sometimes the big boys call you up, throw a bunch of money your way, and you gotta press play on an audio file on a podcast. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a patreon.com/poddog, and thank you so much to Steve S, Stephie L, Skillet, Ken P, and Mom Mine for selecting the Pokemon of the show. And if you go there, dear listener, you'll start to find that some of the polls sometimes are public, and you can vote on them. Just a little taste of what you can get.
Just a smidgen.
We recently had a couple of items come out from behind the paywall. They stayed in the paywall behind the paywall for like 2 months or so. Like, so if you check our YouTube, my personal YouTube Breaker, there's me and Cody Mathis and my mom ranked on a tier list all of the starters from S tier to goes directly to hell. So that was a fun video. And there's also another one where I rank all of the Dead by Daylight killers based on the completely scientific factor of fun. So
it's a good one.
So stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we got to do a Pokemon right now.
Let's do it.
Gracie, that was the wrong sound effect.
I was like, what's happening? Yeah, air raid? Air raid.
Clearly, we've been transported to Silent Hill. This is our own private hell.
That sounds about right. There we go.
Gracie, number 182, it's Bellossom, the flower Pokemon. So yeah, we had another tie. Yay.
Yay.
On the poll. So we're going to get to the other Pokemon next episode.
Nice.
Tune in to see what it is. Bellossom evolves from Gloom when exposed to a Sunstone, and it is one of Oddish's final forms. So let's start with Oddish.
Oddish.
Oddish is a little bit odd. It's
I love Oddish.
Number 43, the weed Pokemon. Did you know, like, I went for most of my young childhood not realizing that Oddish was a play on words because he's kind of odd-ish.
Oh.
Oddish is super cute.
I love Oddish. He's precious.
Oddish is adorable. He doesn't turn into anything adorable like ever again until Bellossom was created like much later, but like as far as like basic grass Pokemon go, he's top tier.
I like him. His shiny is actually like, I didn't think I like his shiny, but I actually do.
Oh, let me scroll.
It's just green, but it's
yeah, it's green. It's okay. Like, wouldn't it have been better if he was like red, like a turnip or something?
That would be better.
I think that would be better. It evolves into Gloom.
I don't know.
It evolves into Gloom starting at level 21, which then itself evolves into Vileplume when exposed to a Leaf Stone or into Bellossom when it evolves and when it's exposed to a Sunstone. Excuse me.
Wow.
During the day, it keeps its face buried in the ground. At night, it wanders around sowing its seeds. That's kind of like me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That happened.
It may be mistaken for a clump of weeds. If you try to yank it out of the ground, it shrieks horribly. Ah!
Same.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're like sleeping and someone just grabs you by like the tuft of your hair and then yanks you out of the bed, you'd shriek
That's
horribly
rude.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It burrows underground in the day, exposing only its leaves. It is said to scream loudly if anyone tries to yank it out. Awakened by the moonlight, it roams actively at night. In the day, it stays quietly underground. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. It roams far and wide to scatter its seeds. So here's a question: all Pokemon hatch from eggs. What seeds? What are the seeds of?
Egg seeds?
Egg seeds. The seeds hatch into grow into eggs.
Yeah.
During the day, it stays. Did you hear my displeasure?
Yeah.
I don't know. During the day, it stays in the cold underground to avoid the sun. It grows by bathing in moonlight. And awakened by said moonlight, it roams quietly. Yeah, we already did that. Oddish buries itself in soil to absorb nutrients using its entire body. The more fertile the soil, the glossier its leaves become.
Oh, okay.
What, you don't like that word, fertile?
I mean, just like I don't want to think about a fertile Oddish.
Here's a amazing entry from Fire Red. Its scientific name is Odium wanderus. Wanderus. At Odium or Odium, no, it'd be Odium. Odium wanderus. At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its 2 roots. So,
What are all the
Pokemon-
other scientific names?
Exactly. Pokemon has scientific names because this is an avenue of the series that we have not known about or explored, and one that I desperately
I
would
want to
love
know.
I want to
Yeah.
know. Charizardicus Bernicus.
Great.
Yeah, Meowthicus Catechus. I don't know. I need to know.
Feline Dolorous.
Well, Odium is clearly like its name, Oddish, and Wanderous is what it does, like wander. So, like
Yeah.
maybe it would be like
Catechus Monius. I don't know. Makes money.
or Pikachu would be like Pikachuius, Mascotius.
I don't know, man.
Well, it'd be Pichuius because like Pichu being like the first form, like
Oh, yeah.
the other evolutions would just be Pichuius. So it'd be like Pichuius, Cutecus, Pichuius, Pikachu-cacus, Pichuius, Raichuius.
Uh,
I don't know. During the day, it keeps its face buried underground. Yep.
Yep.
It often plants its root feet in the ground during the day and sows seeds as it walks at night. Another one, Odium wanderus. Yeah, that's from
Weird.
Y. Yeah, and that's it.
Hmm.
Like you said, shiny is green. It's a good
Mhm.
one. It's a good shiny. I think I have one in Go.
I think I have at least one or two.
In Generation 2, Bill's grandfather asked the player to bring him a round green Pokemon with leaves growing on its head, referring to Oddish. However, in those games and subsequent generations, Oddish's body, unless it is shiny, is blue. This mistake might have been a translation error caused by the ambiguity of the Japanese word Aoi, which can mean both blue and green. This is fixed in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Oddish, God, what is wrong with me? Oddish has a scientific name, Odium wanderus, given in its Fire Red and Y Pokedex entries. The only other Pokemon with a known scientific name is Kabutops, with Kabutops maximus. Hell yeah!
That's funny.
That's awesome. In the Japanese version of Fire Red and Y, as well as Red and Green, its Pokedex entries instead states that it has the alias name Arukamenden. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't even know.
Arukamendensu. Arukamendesu. This can either be seen as a corruption of Archimedes, the Greek mathematician, or a direct reference to a popular Japanese instant noodles brand, Archimendes, which literally means instant noodles on the go. Sure, why not?
All right.
Oddish can be seen as a parallel to Bellsprout. I always thought so.
Mm-hmm.
They're both grass and poison. I didn't mention that at the top. Oddish is a grass and poison type. In case anyone didn't know, get ready in the early game, in the original games, to get stun spored or sleep powdered to
All
death.
the time.
All the time. In Pokemon Gold and Silver, Oddish is programmed to be, and honestly, like kind of useful when you're like in those early games trying to catch stuff using.
Oh yeah, you can put it to sleep
Yep.
or paralyze it.
In Pokemon Gold and Silver, it is programmed to be able to learn Charm through breeding, but no other Pokemon Grass group can legitimately learn it to pass down as an egg move in those games.
Oh.
In Gen 3 and 4, it can inherit the move from Shroomish by chain breeding, and in Gen 5 onwards, Oddish can inherit the move directly from Cottony.
Oh.
Oddish is the only poison type whose body consists only of a head and legs. That's a stretch. That seems like there's a hyperlink here, like consists only of a head and legs. Hang on a second. List of Pokemon by shape. This is a Wikipedia article that needs more of a exploration. So Oddish is top of the list of Pokemon consisting of a head and legs, and then Poliwag, Doduo, Executor, Tangela, Porygon. I don't know about that. C-Dot, yeah, sure. Roggenrola, I guess. Carcold, no. Varoom and Revroom. They don't have legs. They have wheels.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if that counts.
I don't like Dracovish is on here, and I don't see that. Like it has like fins. In addition to like weird legs. Bonsley, I don't know about that. Torchic, gross. Anyway. That's oddish for you. I guess
like
we'll move on to the next one. Oh, hang on a second. I missed some trivia here. There's a recurring gag in the anime where when Ash hears rustling in the brush, he looks in it and finds an oddish. I don't remember that running joke at all. Gloom!
Nope.
Also the weed Pokemon.
That one looks more
Pointing.
high as a kite though.
He's
Drooling.
he looks brain dead.
A
Clearly
little
from
bit, just a little.
clearly from being a mushroom face boy. He's from The Last of Us, clearly.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Gloom. I've never have. Like
No.
wipe your mouth. It's
Yeah, it
grody.
kind of grosses me out.
Not as gross as like Cub Chew, but
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to, you ever like give your little puppy a little kiss on the top of its little nose and you're like, "Oh, I love you, baby." Like
And it
what?
just sticks in your mouth.
No, I wasn't gonna say that, but sure. I guess it's had or worse, like the dog like sneezes and right in your face, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that's Gloom and it's like gross, like
Sega sneezes all the time right here in my face.
what? Eh, I'm gonna say like or like just some dogs are just like naturally drooly, and you're like, whoa, no, puppy, no.
No.
The fluid that oozes from its mouth isn't drool; it is a nectar that it uses to attract prey. So it probably tastes good.
I hate all of this. Please make it stop.
Smells incredibly foul. However, around
Mm.
1 out of 1,000 people enjoy sniffing its nose-bending stink.
I can't do this.
The horrible smelling pistil of this flower stinks over a mile away. Unwittingly inhaled, it can cause fainting. Same. You unwittingly inhale me, you're going down, buddy.
Weird.
What appears to be drool is actually sweet honey. It is very sticky and clings stubbornly if touched.
No.
Although the honey is sweet, it smells too repulsive to get very close.
I don't like any of this.
It's the smell from its drool-like syrup and the pollen on its petals is so bad it may make your opponent faint.
Syrup.
Gloom releases a foul fragrance from its flower. When faced with danger, the stench worsens. If this Pokemon is feeling calm and secure, it does not release its usual stinky aroma.
Yeah, I don't like it.
From its mouth drips honey that smells absolutely horrible. Apparently, it loves the horrid stench. It sniffs the noxious fumes and then drips even more of its honey.
That's not okay.
That's how I perform in bed. A horribly noxious honey drools from its mouth. One whiff of the honey can result in memory loss. Same. Some fans are said to enjoy this overwhelming stink, however.
Why?
There's a bunch of freaks out in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, what are you doing?
The horrid stench can cause fainting at a distance of 1.25 miles. Wow.
But some people inhale it like it's fucking
There's a lot of Pokemon that would just be that would be like if Pokemon were real, like for sure there would be laws governing like what Pokemon, just like right now, like I live in city limits, I can't keep farm animals like chickens or cows or goats. Just like you need like a special license to have like venomous snakes or
Yeah, because like half of them, if they get within a mile of you, they could like explode your house
or like
cause
exotic.
fainting.
You can't keep like a kangaroo without an exotic animal license in some places. So like they would definitely be like a city statute or something that's like you cannot keep a Gloom. They're too stinky and they make the whole city block smell like shit. Like you can't keep them.
But it would even be like if it got within like so close of the town, like it would like kill people.
Or like Magcargo, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you can't keep a Magcargo because the inside of its shell is hotter than the surface of the sun, and if one gets hit by a car, we're all gonna die.
It's gonna explode.
Yeah.
Yep.
The end of the earth as we know it. The fluid that oozes from its mouth isn't drool, it's a nectar that attracts prey. Let's see if there's anything new here. It smells incredibly foul! Exclamation point. However, around one out of 1,000 people enjoy sniffing it. That's those people that think that like cilantro tastes good. Freaks.
I like cilantro.
Oh, you freak! I'm just kidding.
Gloom sniffer.
um, yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's the next one? Oh yeah, Blossom.
Oh, well, hang on. We got some trivia here
Oh.
for Gloom. The shiny is also green. It's fine. The flowers become orange.
Yeah.
It's fine. Gloom is the only dual type Pokemon that can evolve into a single type Pokemon, which I'm assuming is Bellossom. In the anime, James's description of Gloom's stench is confused in some sources as a description of his coughing. Although Gloom has the chlorophyll ability, it is actually based on a genus of plants that do not contain chlorophyll.
Every time I hear the word chlorophyll, I think of Billy Madison.
Why?
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah, of course.
Adam Sandler. He's like, no, I will not make out with you. This guy's talking about chlorophyll. Go on with the chlorophyll. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't remember that at all. But I appreciate your impression of Billy Madison.
Oh,
Fuck you, Bob Barker.
I love old Adam Sandler shit.
Yeah, me too, mostly. Vileplume is next. I'm gonna take back what I said earlier about like Bellossom being the only cute one after Oddish evolves, but because Vileplume's kind of cute.
I kind of like Vileplume.
Vileplume's cute. It evolves into Gloom when exposed to a Leaf Stone. It's a branching evolution, so you either have to pick Vileplume or Bellossom. With Vileplume, it maintains that grass poison typing. Is it still the weed Pokemon? No, it is the flower Pokemon.
Aww.
It's time to grow. That's like, it's time to grow up, son. Got to get off that weed Pokemon and get on that flower Pokemon. The larger its petals, the more toxic pollen it contains. Its big head is heavy and hard to hold up. Flaps its broad flower petals to scatter its poisonous pollen. Giggity. The flapping sound is very loud.
Oh.
Scatters allergy-causing pollen from its broad petals. The larger the petals, the more that is scattered. It has the world's largest petals. With every step, the petals shake out heavy clouds of toxic pollen. The bud bursts into bloom with a bang. It then starts scattering allergenic, poisonous pollen. It can turn the air yellow with its pollen.
Oh. Like a golden shower of pollen.
Ooh, baby, now we're talking. You know what I'm
Gross.
into.
Nope.
Not
okay.
This pollen triggers atrocious allergy attacks. That's why it is advisable never to approach any attractive flowers in the jungle, however pretty they may be. That's typically a good advice when you're thinking about talking to any women anywhere. No matter how pretty the flower is in the jungle, just know that it will fuck you up.
That's true.
Vileplume has the world's largest petals. I always said that. They're used to attract prey and then douse with toxic spores, which then immobilizes them so that this Pokemon can catch and devour them.
Oh, a little dark.
Yep, took quite a turn. In seasons when it produces more pollen, the air around it turns yellow as it walks. This is highly toxic and causes paralysis. It fiendishly scatters allergy-causing pollen. I like that, fiendishly. Buds burst with the bloom and the bang and the booty everywhere. Booty everywhere. Yep, that's it.
All right, Blossom.
Hang on, we're going. Are you in a rush?
Tired.
Okay. I'm sorry I exhaust you. Shiny's good. It's green with orange.
Just leafy.
It's good shiny.
Yeah, it's good.
Vileplume shares its category name with Bellsprout and Bellossom. They are known as the flower Pokemon, although Vileplume has the chlorophyll ability. The genus of plants based on does not actually contain Vileplume. All right, Gracie, Bellossom. Also the flower type Pokemon. It is solely just grass. It loses the poison.
Oh.
Bellossom gathers at times and appears to dance. They say that the dance is a ritual to summon the sun. By the way, it's a cute little hula dancer.
It is.
Bellossom rules. Like, it's great Pokemon.
It's cute. I like it a lot.
Big fan.
10 out of 10.
I lost my spot. Shiny, spectacular.
It's a good one.
It's like pink.
Yeah.
Like it's dress, like it's grass dress.
It's like a spring flower.
Yeah, like its leaf dress stays basically the same, It's like slightly lighter shade, but like
Mhm.
the body turns pink or
Yep.
lavender, and it's really good. It looks really good in Pokemon Go too. Plentiful in the tropics. When it dances, its petals rub together to make a pleasant ringing sound. When these
Oh.
dance together, their petals rub against each other, making a relaxing sound. And they gather at times and appear to dance. They say that the dance is a ritual
Aw.
to summon the sun.
Yep.
They get exposed to plenty of sunlight. The leaves ringing its body begin. Wait, what?
What?
When Belossom get exposed to plenty of sunlight, the leaves ringing its. I think it means like the ringing, like they're around its body,
Oh.
forming a ring. Its body begins to spin around, so the leaves spin around its body. This Pokemon's dancing is renowned in the southern lands.
Oh. Okay.
Belossom grows flowers more beautifully if it evolves from a smelly gloom. The stinkier, the better. At night, this Pokemon closes its petals and goes to sleep.
Oh.
When cloudy weather persists, it does a dance that is thought to summon the sun. Let's see. When the heavy rainfall season ends, it is drawn out by warm sunlight to dance in the open.
Oh. Just loves to soak in the sun, man.
Yeah. And that's the end of the Pokédex
Awesome.
entries. Bellossomicus, Cutecus,
Flowericus.
Flowericus.
Dancicus.
In its
Dan-
gold and silver artwork, Bellossom's body is colored blue instead of the usual green.
Oh.
This color is similar to that of its evolutionary relatives, and its shiny color in Gen 2 is the only single type Pokemon that evolves from a dual type Pokemon. Didn't know that. Didn't put that
I didn't
together.
either.
But that's kind of interesting. I guess that's
Mhm.
true. Bellossom shares its category with Vileplume and Bellsprout. They're all known as the flower Pokemon. And in Gen 2, Bellossom was unable to learn Sludge Bomb via TM, while its pre-evolutions could. This was fixed starting in Gen 3. Despite its
Huh.
apparent connection to hula, which is a form of
Mhm.
dance that originated in Hawaii, Bellossom is not native to the Alola region and must be transferred in from other regions. That seems like an oversight.
Yeah.
How did they not put Bellossom in Alola? That just
It
seems
seems silly.
wrong. It seems wrong. Bellossom seems to be based on a stereotypical hula dancer. The leaves encircling its body resemble a grass skirt,
Right.
which was popularized in Hawaii through tourism. Fun.
Neat.
So thank you, patrons, for picking Bellossom. It's a good Pokemon.
Yeah.
Good Pokemon. Now, Gracie, the important part of this show. No other part is more important than this.
Okay. I'm waiting.
That's right. It's the Pokemon Draft. Hope you like that music that is totally 100% original. Don't come at me.
Yep.
Gracie, so this is a segment that me and Gracie do on rare occasion where we draft Pokemon for a specific
Mhm.
task. It's not always for a football team, but sometimes it is. I think last time we did it for the NFL draft. Like we staffed our Super Bowl winning teams or something, and then we challenged the Kansas City Chiefs, who, completely pussed out and forfeited to us, as is tradition. 2 times Super Bowl champions, me and Gracie, and after DARKRAI. So be on our team because we're champions.
It's true.
Gracie, today we're going to be doing a draft for Pokemon to bring to a cookout.
Mm-hmm.
Since us and our American friends all celebrated July 4th last week, which is typically a time of cookouts and family and fun and friends and food and whatnot, I thought that would be fun. What say ye?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Gracie, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight you, but I mean, I
Okay.
will if you want to fight. I'm no pushover.
Maybe another time.
With the first pick in Pokemon to bring to a cookout, my number 1 pick is going to be Lechonk. Lechonk. So Gracie, do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
It's very funny because we actually had the hula Pokemon with Bellossom, and I'm thinking of a luau, like a nice luau themed cookout, And you normally cook a pig on a roast, and then you bury it in the sand for a luau. And what better piggy to cook up than a nice, delicious-looking, adorable lechonk?
It's very sad, but also accurate.
Yeah. You're up. With the second pick, Gracie, for cookout Pokemon, it's all you.
I had one, and now it's gone in my brain.
Oh no! You're on the clock.
Surfetched.
Surfetched? Interesting choice.
Or not Surfetched. Well, not Surfetched.
Oh no, the card was turned in wrong. Sorry, I misread what it says here.
What do you call him? Farfetch'd. Just Farfetch'd.
Okay, just far-fetched. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
So can you tell me why?
He brings ingredients to the party.
He brings a leek.
Yeah.
Wow, your guests are going to be overwhelmed with just all this vegetable
He's just
goodness.
helping out cook. He brings ingredients, man. He's trying his best.
So like all your party guests have to share one leek. And keep in mind, doesn't that Farfetch like have like if it loses his leek, it's depressed forever and retires from battling or something like that?
Oh, well, maybe.
That poor you thought mine was sad.
Maybe.
Okay. We're silly. Third pick, baby. I'm going with I mean, you can't have a cookout without a grill in which to cook things on, and that's why I chose a Pokemon called Carcoal.
Oh, that's a good one.
Carcoal is literally just a pile of glowing hot coal stones. So we're gonna just cook whatever we need to on top of him. Call it a day. Like make sure nobody gets food sick at my party. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah. Fourth pick, Gracie, you're up. You're on the clock.
Okay, I'm gonna follow a little bit suit of like what you were going to go through with last time. I'm gonna pick Pig Night.
Pig Night. It cooks itself.
It does.
It's a good pick.
Yeah.
Also a cute little like speaking of wrestling, he's a little wrestling piggy.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna fight you, but then be delicious.
Yeah, when he inevitably loses the fight. But
I think my camera froze, and I'm really sorry, but I look adorable, so it's fine.
I wasn't on the screen, so I just came back to see it. You look like a Disney princess, like about getting ready to burst into song with a bunch of like birds and shit.
No, yeah, right?
What does it mean? What do I know? Where will I go?
I love that. That's great.
Oh.
So my apologies. I don't know what to do.
You can kill the camera and bring it back. That usually takes care of it.
Sometimes it doesn't, so we'll see.
So I'm thinking for my luau, it's not all about the food. We got the food covered. We got the way to cook it covered. Now we need the accoutrement. Did I use that word correctly? We need the decorations and whatnot. So no luau is complete without leis for the guests to wear. So that's why I'm picking the Pokemon called Comfey. Comfey?
Oh yeah, I like that one. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a literal lei Pokemon that you can like wear around your neck, like to get into the Hawaiian spirit.
I like that.
Thanks. I'm smart.
I like it.
With the next pick, who knows what we're on anymore? Like, no one can know. I think like 7.
This is my third.
This is your third. I just did my third, so this is number 6. Yeah,
okay.
I know math.
So I'm gonna go the easy route because I don't want to mess with charcoal. I'm gonna do electric smoker.
Ooh.
It goes Rotom.
Rotom, very good. Oven form, no doubt.
Yeah.
Is there like a propane Pokemon?
I was thinking like a smoker Pokemon.
Propane and propane accessories.
Oh,
Bobby. Oh, God damn it, Bobby. I'm okay, Dad.
it's hilarious.
To present this next pick is Bobby Hill.
That's my Pokemon. I don't know you.
That's my Pokemon. I don't know you. I'm turning into Cartman. Hey, God damn it. It's my turn to do the Pokemon. I'm okay,
Do it.
Dad. What's something that's really annoying when you're trying to have a cookout outdoors with your friends and family? It's like bugs and mosquitoes. Nobody likes them.
Mm-mm.
So my pick is going to be Lampent, and it's going to be used as the bug lamp to attract,
I
keep
see
the
that.
bugs away from us and zap them when they get close, or I guess in this case, burn them to death. So
I like
that's my realm of thinking for that one. With your fourth pick, Gracie.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a Disney
Ooh.
princess in you coming out, about getting ready to
Oh
sing.
no. Did it happen? Did it freeze again?
No, it's still moving.
Okay, good.
We need to hurry this show along before your computer explodes. Oh,
Appleton.
it just froze. Appleton's a good
No.
choice. So you're going
Potluck, like dessert.
dessert. Yeah, that's good. People need a nice dessert, like put on. And what's more American than apple pie?
Right?
Yeah, good pick, Gracie.
Thank you.
Appleton.
Thank you. Yep,
I forgot to keep track.
that's okay.
With my last pick, what cookout is complete without the spirit of America itself? I'm going with Braviary. This is not a practical decision. Like having a giant eagle at your party is probably not the greatest idea, but you will be the
Yeah.
talk of the town. Like, oh, did you hear about Brett's cookout? 4th of July cookout? He had a fucking eagle. What's more American than that?
I agree with that.
So yeah. Top that one, you
I know, I
commies.
gotta beat that.
How can you beat that, you socialist Bernie Sanders commies? I'm just kidding. Vote for Bernie Sanders or whatever.
Well,
Also, healthcare should be free. Moving on.
yeah.
Gracie, with your last pick, number 10, you're on the clock.
Oh my God, hold on, let me think. Okay, so we got some like sides, I got my like pig, I got the thing to cook with, I got dessert. What else do you need to cook out?
Guests? I don't know.
I don't know.
People to enjoy it with.
Yeah. I don't know. This is hard.
Well, we have time. You have
Has Mew been
approximately
picked? Oh no, Mew's been picked. Okay, they picked Mew last time.
what and theoretically, what would Mew have done for you there?
It would have been my best friend.
It'd just be a friend.
My friend.
Aw, Gracie.
Oh, there's a dog, the Doe dog, whatever its name is. God
The-
dang.
Oh, Fido.
Yeah.
You're going with Fido.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But no one can touch him because he's precious and he is a national treasure.
Everyone likes to have a dog at the July 4th cookout to pet.
Hell yeah.
Get a bunch of dogs even. Why not?
And it's also food themed, but you can't touch it. Or you can't eat it.
He's more for show.
Yeah, he's a show dog.
He's a show dog. And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of the Pokemon Draft. Gracie, I can't help but notice that your camera exploded again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep trying to turn it on and it says no.
Send help, folks. But that's
Yeah.
going to do it for us on Pokemon After DARKRAI today. You can follow us on Instagram at InstaPodDog or Twitter at After DARKRAI. We're around, folks. You can follow Gracie at VGracieZ on Twitter and
True.
Lady Z Rain Art on Instagram. Did I get that right?
True. Yep.
It's true. All these links and more are in the description for all the stuff. We got Discord, we got Patreon, we got YouTube, we got all kinds of stuff going around. We got merch. We got hugs and kisses, but not for you because that's dirty. That's dirty. I tell you what, the 40th person that comes up to me during a live event and to meet me, I will give you a kiss on the cheek.
Aw, precious baby.
Mm-hmm. That's magic number 40. You'll just have to take my word for it.
I like it.
Yeah. So check us out there. Gracie, do you have anything you want to tell the people before we go?
No, I think I'm okay. Do you want me to do the thing?
We can do a thing.
After you burn the buns.
DARKRAI will come because he don't want none. Unless you got
Buns.
buns,
That are burnt.
hun. Because that's what his anaconda prefers.
Burnt. Sausage. I don't know.
Did you?
I'm
did you
glad that my camera is broken.
I'm
So
not.
I'm making dumb faces.
I miss your face.
Wow.
Did you actually go to like a July 4th cookout or anything?
No, I watch dogs.
So like I went to my parents and it's like dad was trying to help my dad out by the grill. By which I mean just stand nearby and pester him. And then and it poured rain. I mean, I got video, like it poured the rain. It was very funny.
It rained here too.
It's been a rainy summer.
We need it.
Maybe we'll get lucky and see a Bellossomicus flowericus dancing in the sunlight
Dancing in the sun for the sun.
after a rainstorm.
Yep.
This show is brought to you by Pod Dog, the one-stop shop for all your Pokemon After Darkrai, Jaws Breakers, Let's Die, and Watchers of the Stuff needs. If you liked it, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/poddog or visit the link tree in the description for our Discord, Twitch handles, and socials. Pod Dog Productions. We had to keep track of all this stuff somehow. By the way, you look nice today. Love your outfit. Oh, we have the same shoes. How embarrassing.
I don't know who that guy is, but it sounds like he has a sweet, sticky honey dribbling from his mouth that smells awful.
Smells terrible.
Smells terrible.